Are you sure you don't have any blue ones?
I'm positive. That's the only bag I got. It'll help your throat.
More sharing. BRB. I want to get her.
Eosinophils, which Nucala helps reduce. Nucala is a once-monthly annual injection for severe eosinophilic asthma. Nucala is not for sudden breathing problems. Allergic reactions can occur.
That is the menthol. That's what's going to help your throat.
Or trouble breathing. Infections like concussion will have occurred. Don't stop staring.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, they didn't have those. Relieves coughs, soothes sore throats.
The comfort of Lazy Boy furniture. This is more than just a room. Sometimes it's a nursery, a playground, or a holiday backdrop. A lot of life.
That's going to help your throat a lot.
Lazy Boy. Live life comfortably.
Okay, everyone, our mission is complete balanced nutrition. Together, we support immune function, supply fuel for immune cells, and
It'll help.
sustain tissue health.
Ensure with 25 vitamins and minerals, and Ensure Complete with 30 grams of protein.
Mornings are our time,
It's going to help.
vets 15 slow me down. So I started
Here, you can start writing too, honey.
because it has Joint Shield. Clinically shown to improve joint comfort with infection.
Hey, don't write on this one though. This is Dad's. I need this. Okay.
Attention, did you or a loved
I
one
need that
live
page.
at or near
Don't
Marine Base Camp
don't mess with that
Lejeune in
page,
North
okay?
Carolina between 1953 and 1987? If so, listen closely for this important legal announcement. From 1953 to 1987, Marines and their family members at Camp Lejeune drank water that was contaminated with hazardous toxins. The toxins found in the water at Camp Lejeune may cause health issues, especially later in life. Types of health issues associated with water at Camp Lejeune are numerous. If you or a loved one lived near
And you know
Camp
what else is
Lejeune
really
between
cool, babe?
1953
You'll
and
have some watermelon
1987,
too.
you may be
Maybe
entitled
we are going to eat that watermelon, because that,
without going to
you know
court,
that?
even if you were turned down.
And that's gonna be cold.
New law can allow you to file a claim today. If you or a loved one spent time near Camp Lejeune, call the Negligence Network to find out if you're eligible for financial compensation. There's no fee unless we win your case. Call 1-800-600-7706. That's 1-800-600-7706. 1-800-600-7706.
I think that's it.
I don't think it is. There should be.
Use your word.
There should be.
You've reached Rachel Fleischman.
Rachel dropped the kids off with me and never came to pick them up.
What if something has happened to her?
This is a story about everything. It's about life and marriage and lifelong friendship.
We just saw Rachel.
What?
You should always wonder, what's the other person's version of things? FX's Fleischman is in Trouble, streaming November 17th, only on Hulu.
Not every day you have to introduce your parents to your dad's secret child.
Sorry, what's happening? I'm still the youngest, but they're treating me like I'm some middle child.
Who am I, Sarah?
You'll always be a baby to me.
New Home Economics, ABC tonight.
The American Music Awards, hosted by Wayne Brady, Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Looking for ways to help Minnesotans? Stay connected and stay involved. Here's how you can help.
Minnesota Rusco now has Minnesota's window, Triple Pane. Triple Pane windows offer the best in energy efficiency, and people love the noise reduction. Right now, get 65% off all favored plus 18 months interest-free financing and no payments. And every window you purchase will be upgraded to Triple Pane at no additional cost to you. We've got you, Minnesota, and we've got your Minnesota windows too. Minnesota Rusco since 1955.
When a clean, shiny truck pulls up in front of your house, everyone starts clapping because everyone is happy. Yeah. And that's why they all start dancing. When they jump disappear, all you have to do is point.
Watch Twin Cities Live, weekdays at 3.
They're so upset with us, saying that we keep on making up pronouns and genders and new words, and I just don't know how else to tell you this, but all words are made up. In fact, the words made up were made up. Plot twist. Invent was invented. And I don't want to yuck your yum. Like, if that's what you're into, ideologically opposed to made-up language, that's a brave stance. But I'm just asking for consistency.
That was internationally acclaimed comedian, poet, and author Alok. They have been instrumental in helping to raise awareness about the transgender community. They are currently on a world comedy tour with stops coming up in Miami and New York. And guess what? They're here to tell us all about it. Please help us welcome to the studio, Alok. Welcome. We're going to talk about the comedy tour because it is worldwide and coming to a city near you. But I also want to talk about the importance of this week. It's Transgender Awareness Week. If you would, talk a little bit about why it's...
But at least improvement with less falling right now. Again, another wave of light snow is likely for us. You can see here through the rest of the afternoon, though. Most of the snow moves through western Wisconsin and pulls away. There's another little band of light snow that tries to develop up
Daddy,
in northwest Minnesota.
I'm gonna write my Christmas list.
Pick up a little more
Okay,
overnight.
that's awesome.
Into tomorrow morning.
I'm gonna have 11 things.
Oh, what, babe?
I want 11 things.
Tomorrow afternoon and evening, as the heart of the cold air really starts to hit, strong ridge of high pressure dropping down all across the region, bringing in a big
So what do you want for
blast
Christmas?
as we look towards the end of the week and through the weekend. There's the cold air arriving,
Oh.
starting to warm up a little more though on Sunday. So through the rest
Isn't
of
that
the day
cool?
today, temperatures steady in the low 30s, wind chill dropping on down into the teens, and then as we look through the 7-day forecast, we are talking about high temperatures much colder into next week. Sharon, teens only. That's,
That is
20
weird.
once again, Doris.
That just looks creepy.
Huh?
That just looks creepy.
I know. I agree.
It's not funny, it's creepy.
Well, these, you know what these are for? These are for, like, say, if you're doing any kind of saw, if you're doing a sawing wood, or doing any kind of stuff that's cutting stuff, this protects your eyes so you don't get anything in your eyes.
Well, you're not doing that right now.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
Disrupts my skin with rash. But now I can disrupt eczema with Rinvoq. Rinvoq is not a steroid, topical, or injection. It's one pill once a day that's effective without topical steroids. Many taking Rinvoq saw clear or almost clear skin, while some saw up to 100% clear skin. Plus, they felt fast itch relief, some as early as 2 days. That's Rinvoq relief.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestine occur. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take an allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your doctor about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
The City Custom Cash Card automatically adjusts to earn you more cash back in your top eligible spend category. You don't have to keep tabs on rotating categories.
This is the only word I care about.
Or activate anything to earn. Your cash back automatically adjusts for you.
Can I get a cucumber water?
Earn 5% cash back that automatically adjusts to your top eligible spend category. Up to $500 spent each billing cycle with the City Custom Cash Card.
I love it.
You have no idea what kind of woman I am.
I think the Army fabricated a report to prove murder.
I don't feel that way. You're using the report.
Are you pulling rank, Jack?
The trans woman was murdered, covered in bite marks.
Is some type of serial predator. What kind of monster does this?
You?
What about my detectives? They'll be reassigned.
My heart and soul are in this place.
Jazz Siegel.
You came through. If there's one thing I can rely on you for, it's being unreliable.
I'm adulting. I'm an adulterer.
My joystick got stuck.
Oh, my joystick got stuck.
Friday Comedy Hour. Friday on NBC.
Today on Rachel Ray, an entire hour of power that will take your turkey day over the top. First,
Do you believe the attitude from this
before.
Then, you know you're making stuffing, so why not make the good stuff?
Look at that.
The turkey there for good measure, but the lasagna is king. Watch your back, turkey. A luscious lasagna is ready for center stage this Thanksgiving. Look at this. Look at all those layers.
Oh my God.
Look at all those layers.
You still have that coffee cup?
Yep.
Okay.
It's that time of year. The holidays are upon us. We're talking Thanksgiving. We have two great chefs joining our show today with amazing twists on, well, I don't know if you'd actually call lasagna a classic for Turkey Day, but a lot of people like to put a lasagna out with the giant feet. So we're going to have a lasagna in the show, a really incredible stuffing in the show, and I'm going to make a light starter for Thanksgiving that was so popular, I decided to do a rewind and kind of bring it back and update a little bit. I'm making my curry with a C, curry with a K, squash soup. Basically, it's just pumpkin soup. You can make it with pumpkins, you can make it with butternut squash, or you can make it with these fun little fellas. These are curry squash. Aren't they adorable? They're just so friendly. So, this time of year, curry squash are absolutely delicious, and I love them because they have such an intense orange color. It's a little bit deeper. It's a little bit red mixed in with that orange color. So I like to use, I can find them and get them, and this is the perfect time of year for it. I like to use curry squash for the base of the soup. So we start out our soup pot with 2 large curry squash. You peel it up and throw it into a pot with a large onion and let that start cooking down. And just keep the bottom of the pot alive because the sugars will start to come out of the squash and the onion. And you want to keep all of that flavor into the pot, right? Now, once the squash starts to get tender, we can add, and the onions get translucent, of course, we can add a little garlic and ginger to the mix. I'm glad you're really excited about that. Okay. Now, when I cook squash, I always add a little bit of nutmeg as well. So we'll swirl this around the other direction. Leave it on the side of the pot and add a little fresh nutmeg
Doing
in
that
there.
cough drop because that's gonna help.
So we mix in our ginger and our garlic. They're little buddies. We have our nutmeg in there. Where's the curry spice? Here's the curry spice. So, depending on how deep you roll with your spice pantry, I like to use the opportunity to use up a lot of the spices on Spice Zest. In a small skillet, I have about a tablespoon each of cumin seed and coriander. Again, they're friends, like ginger and garlic. They like to hang out together. I have less, about a half a palmful, a teaspoon, 2 teaspoon and a half of caraway seed. I love caraway in curries. It's a very unusual flavor, and I find it really pairs well with the components I like to use. Turmeric, very earthy, also great with the caraway, and that kind of smoky, deep flavor that you get from cumin, and the brightness that you get from the coriander. Then I add a little Kashmiri chili powder, which you can buy as a single item online, Amazon, Loose Jeans, lots of places. Or I always have Floyd Cardoza's spices. I just love it. He has a Kashmiri masala. I put a little sprinkle of that in with the turmeric when I grind the fresh toasted spices. See how it's just starting to smoke a bit? That means it's toasted. So we take our toasted spice and add it in to our spice mill. Oh, I mean, very sexy, very delicious. Very sexy, very delicious. And then we're going to add, I hate the little shaker tops, seriously. And then we're going to add in about the same amount of our turmeric. It's about a teaspoon, teaspoon and a half of the turmeric and your Kashmiri chili. Then, delightful. That's deep. Yum. Oh my God. I want to like wear that. Add a little olive oil to it, slap it on me, and it's my parfum for the day. All right, we stir that around. It's all toasty and delicious. And then you're going to add about 6 cups of chicken bone broth or stock. And then you just zhuzh it up. You just stick in a little immersion blender. Like you're driving a boat on the lake, right? And we're going to make a yummy topping for some crispy naan bread to serve along with this. We'll do that right after this.
Next, Gringo. Give thanks for Rach's lighter take on a monumental mac and cheese.
Delicious!
Then, Top Chef Gail Simmons shares her top turkey they go to.
And look at that. Yeah! Happy Thanksgiving, everyone!
And Firas Karamo teams up with his son to take on your parenting questions. Great job.
When you care, you give it your best.
So what does News with Care mean to us? It's stories told with heart.
This is community, and this is healing.
She's part of my family now.
It gives me hope.
The most accurate forecasts that keep you informed well ahead of the storm.
Anywhere between 80 to 100 miles per hour wind gusts.
It's going under the helmet with local athletes. Because care isn't just a name, it's an action.
That is News with Care. Experience it tonight on Care 11 News at 10.
Did you get it? It has a chicken breast with no breading and has garlic given for down. There's no time. Black pepper. Hello?
You try to copy us every time.
Introducing the new blackened chicken sandwich. No breading, all flavor.
This year, I want to get her a gift she'll actually use.
How about big brand yoga gear for great prices at Sierra?
How about something bigger?
Top brand winter gear at extraordinary prices at Sierra.
Maybe something more personal?
How about a massage gun you could use together?
I'm his sister.
It's my sister.
How about a tandem bike?
I have a friend.
Did you think they were? Yeah, I did. Let's get moving.
At Rasmussen University, we're giving you the green light to earn your nursing or healthcare degree from a national leader in healthcare education. We offer over 15 healthcare and nursing programs taught by industry experts. And at Rasmussen University, we're with you every step of the way, before and after graduation. It's your move. Get going at one of our 23 campuses or online at rasmussen.edu. At Rasmussen University, green means go.
This
They're not that bad,
we
are
wish you happy.
Oh, do you want me? Oh, you don't want me to see your list? I don't know if you wanted to see it.
No matter how simple or fancy,
We'll look at it.
you start with the best ingredients, you end up with a feast.
The joy of good food. It's what we're all about.
I won't look. I love you so much, baby.
Stop.
I love you.
We're working on a rewind of a simple Thanksgiving or any cold day of the winter, a simple soup. It's a curry soup. Curry meaning we made our own curry blend, or you can use a store-bought blend, and curry squash, these beautiful little bright orange guys. Of course, you can substitute pumpkin, any orange flesh squash, cheese pumpkins, we call them cheddar pumpkins up where I live, or butternut squash, totally fine. We peel them up, chunk them up, like shapes, like sizes, cook in like amounts of time. So cube them about the same size as a large onion, throw them in with a little olive oil or butter, your choice, throw it into a pot, let it sweat, then you add your toasted curry spice or your store-bought curry. In total, once you're done grinding it, you'll end up with about 3.5 tablespoons. Store-bought, you would use 3 scant palmfuls. You would dump that into the pot, okay? Now we want to lower it to a simmer so it doesn't splatter all over us.
I'm at
We're
11.
trying to immersion blend it into a smooth soup.
On number 11.
So, get this guy in there first. Don't put it in there with the motor running, right? I'm saying this because things happen. I have to say this is almost like a spa treatment. It smells great, so it's aromatherapy. I'm getting a nice steam, so it's a bit of a facial. I have the little thing. So it's kind of like getting my hand massage and a manicure. It's kind of creeping me out.
All right, VR. What's that? Virtual reality?
Yeah. Like a VR game, like
You put in your head?
you put it on your goggles and then you play VR.
Oh, okay.
That's what I want.
Barbara Dream. iPhone 14. Oh boy, you are not cheap.
It really smells great. And
Yeah, I know.
New comforter.
For here.
at a low bubble.
Hair ties. I can
It's the
do that.
consistency that
What's
you
that?
wish to serve at the
Fidgets.
table.
Fidgets?
Now let's get
What
to
fidgets?
one of the fun
Those things?
Poppets and
one of the
like
fun toppings. We're gonna take some
stuff. Those
yogurt. I've got a
Rocky
couple
Trucks
cups of
thing.
yogurt in here.
Fidget. What's that?
Up to, dress
AirPods.
up to 4 non-breads.
Oh.
And we're going to add
$300.
What's this there?
Beats, aka headphones from Apple Store.
Okay.
Like those.
Beads?
It's like $400.
What is it? Beads?
Beats
Oh, Beats.
from Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Hoverboard.
You already have a hoverboard. Honey.
I lost the charger. A teepee tent.
Make this beautiful, right? A nice
Teepee
little
tent?
And a real kitten.
for the garlic naan.
No real kitten.
No worries, it's $700.
Yeah, that's no. Teepee tent.
Actually, Thanksgiving Day, and it's very close to dinner time. You might
Okay,
want
well,
to
thank you for this list because it helps me out with some ideas.